cell is in interphase right now. This is where the DNA is in the form of chromatin. It is also where most of the cell growth and DNA replication takes place. This is the beginning of prophase. It is where the DNA begins to form chromosomes and the nuclear membrane begins to disappear. The chromosomes continue to condense. Eventually they form sister chromatids, which is an exact pair of chromosomes. The nuclear membrane also continues to disappear. The nuclear membrane disappears completely, spindle fibers begin to appear, and then chromatids are getting pushed to the equator. Now we are at metaphase. This is where the chromatids align at the center of the cell in a random order, spindle fibers attached to the chromatids at the centromer. Now we are at anaphase. This is where chromatids split at the centromer and they move to poles. The separation into two cells is starting to become visible. Now we are at the last phase in mitosis, called telophase. This is where chromosomes cluster at poles and the spindle fibers begin to disappear. The nucleus begins to form again, and chromosomes uncoil to become chromatin, and the nuclear membrane reappears. The last part of telophase is called cytokinesis. It is where the cell actually divides in half.
The cell is in interphase now. It is preparing for meiosis. The cell is now in prophase. The chromatin has condensed into chromosomes. The nuclear membrane is beginning to disappear, and the chromosomes now form chromatids. Spindle fibers are beginning to appear. Next is metaphase 1, where the chromatids line up in the center. Next is anaphase 1. The chromatids separate, and the individual chromosomes begin to move to the poles. Spindle fibers are disappearing, and you can begin to see two cells. Next is telophase 1, where the cell actually splits into two separate cells. After telophase 1, the cell goes straight to prophase again. It does not go through interphase. The chromosomes form chromatids, and the nuclear membrane begins to disappear. Spindle fibers begin to appear. Next is metaphase 2, where the chromatids move to the center. Next is anaphase 2, where the chromatids separate, and the individual chromosomes are being pulled to the poles by the spindle fibers. Last is telophase 2. Each cell divides, so you end up with 4 haploid cells.
Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed learning about mitosis and meiosis.